You know, when I first ran for mayor, I ran on the platform of expanding public transportation. I've been an advocate for public transportation since I walked through the door, since I was first sworn in. And the need in my community for the students to go, to have public transportation, to get them to college was extremely important for me. We have now 2 buses that run out of the city of Kerman to Fresno City College twice a day, and those buses are full. We tried a pilot program before that didn't work, right? But we didn't allow that to make the assumption that a new program would fail. We don't have enough public transportation, even with the buses that are running now. Because I have a bus that runs my students from Kerman to Fresno City College that's funded by Measure C. Now it's been 2 years since we have successfully run that public transportation program. And now my students are coming back to me and saying, thank you so much for this, Mayor. I'm gonna graduate with my associate's degree, but I've run into a new problem. I now need transportation to get to Fresno State. Or how do I apply for UC Merced and be able to get to UC Merced? So these are also programs and projects that I've been working on and throwing across ideas on how I'm gonna get my students down Fresno State and how I'm gonna get my students to UC Merced. I've been watching the high-speed rail project very closely, seeing how I can connect our city to that so that our students have a connection to UC Merced. I've been tracking and trying to see how Amtrak can get my students to UC Merced, whatever kind of public transportation that I can use. I also use the public transportation. And if you see, if anybody ever watched my biography, you'll see that I'm walking across the streets in Fresno because we do have 2 cars. My husband and I have 2 cars, but we also both work. And we have 4 students in college with all different schedules. It's not easy, even with the 2 cars, even with 2-parent households, it's not easily doable, right? So I have to drive my daughter over to her class, her school, which is Paul Mitchell on Shaw and Fresno Street. I drop her off with my car there and I get on the bus and I take the bus to Fresno State. So I do have experience riding transportation, public transportation. I do that without any shame because the people that I represent are the people that I am. I am the people. I'm sitting here at this table representing the very people that need this public transportation, and I stand behind these numbers. Thank you.
Okay, I respect